he teethed in Norway, learned to crawl in Switzerland, and started eating solid food in France. This one-year-old boy, dubbed the world's most well-travelled baby, has adventure seekers going goo-goo gaga. His name? Atlas, of course. When English woman Bex fell in love with Kiwi boy Will, the pair planned a big overseas trip. Then they got pregnant. But instead of cancelling the trip, they brought Atlas along for the ride. In 1 year, they travelled to Singapore, Britain, all of these places in Europe, back down to Australia and home again, earning the wee man a total of 23 stamps on his passport before he turned 1.
Well, joining us now, Bex and Will. Oh, look, Atlas is here as well. Hi, guys. OK, what did your loved ones say when you told them you were taking your newborn travelling around the world?
Actually, well, our Kiwi family were just like stoked. They were like, "That's such a good idea." The English family and friends were a little bit more sceptical, but they were supportive. We had a lot of support, so that was good.
They were apprehensive.
Yeah.
Kia ora koutou. And what was Atlas like on the plane?
The plane over, he was only 6 weeks old, so he slept the entire way.
A dream, really.
Yeah, do you remember it? But we're not looking forward to the plane back, are we? I think that's going to be a little bit more hectic.
Will, why did you guys want to go on this adventure in the first place?
Well, we'd actually already planned to go on a trip to Europe, and then Atlas came along as a bit of a surprise. So we thought that was the end of the plans for that. But after sort of discussing it with all of our nurses and stuff like that, they were really supportive of us still doing it. So, yeah, we went for it.
I don't know if there's something wrong with me, but I just want to hear the bad stories. You guys are too rosy about this whole picture. I'm just jealous of you guys who've got the perfect life, travelling the world with your child. I want to hear some misery. When did it go wrong?
Oh, you know, I think people have been trying to get this out of us for a while, but it hasn't really gone that far wrong. There was a situation where yeah, I know. There's a situation where the diesel heater broke and we had to zoom all the way from France to Germany, which doesn't look that far, but quite far, to be able to refit it and stuff. That was a pretty stressful time, I suppose. But yeah, it's not all rosy, but there's nothing really bad that's gone wrong.
And for normies like me, do you have any advice for taking my baby on the plane?
Yeah, so feed them when you set off and when you land, because they don't, obviously they need to like kind of swallow for the air pressure, and that's the only way you're going to make them do it. You can check your pram or your stroller or whatever in at the gate as well, so that's really handy. And generally airlines give you like 3 bits of free baby luggage as well.
You can book a bassinet as well for them to sleep in.
Well, if travel is what it takes to get a beautiful baby like that, I reckon people will be booking their tickets. Good on you guys, and thanks so much for your time.
Awesome.
Thank you. Good speaking to you.
They are so adorable. It's just nice to see like something like that go well, because I think everyone was thinking this is going to be a disaster, and somehow it wasn't. Yeah,
and the baby seems chilled as. You've taken a baby travelling?
I've taken, I think, an 8-month-old to London and a 4-month-old to Australia. You're really relying on the goodwill of your other passengers all around you.
Yeah.
And big love to those understanding passengers.
I know. I want to be one of those passengers now.
Yes, right.
You know, you're sitting on the plane and you try and do like this face, like I'm chilled out and positive and I'm not judging you, but then I think it might come across as a little bit full on because there's just this lady just locking eyes.